Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, but this is our Adventures with Noelle series. So we are opening up 6 advent calendars together day by day, and you guys, we are already on day number 10. Can you believe? I feel like the whole holiday season is flying by, and I know some of the parts of the year we're excited about that flying by and getting on to the new year, and for me, some of the parts of the year I'm like, slow down. This is where everything's twinkly and beautiful and we have the excitement, the anticipation of opening up our advent calendar, so I kind of want to stretch it out a little bit. But we'll do our best to stay within our 20-minute time slot. I've been trying to make these videos just a tiny bit shorter so that you can have the opportunity to also watch my afternoon unboxings. But we are on round 2 because I feature one of the boxes each day, and this is the second time that we are featuring the My French Country Home box, which was the most expensive box that I purchased for this series, both last year and this year, at a whopping $550. The shipping was included, at least in that. This is the gorgeous, gorgeous box. How could I not want this box? Now, we had a box last year that was more in a beautiful green and pink. This time we have the more traditional red and green. It is a gorgeous magnetic closure box, and inside they have hand wrapped every single one of the gifts, and it is just such a delight, even though it did really sting my pocketbook when I had to make this purchase. So I do actually have an affiliate link for you if you want to shop in their gorgeous boutique to see if they have any of the items you're seeing in the advent calendar. Some of the items in the advent calendar have appeared in their past quarterly boxes, which I also purchase and review on the channel. I actually just reviewed their November box a couple of days ago, so if you missed that unboxing, go back and watch it. They do tell us that the value in this box is over $1,000. Still, that means that it's an average of $22.92 per gift, because there are only 24. Not all of the calendars have gifts for day number 25. Of course, some of them are going to be a higher value than that, and some of them are going to be a lesser value than that. But let me just do the math on that one more time, because that does seem a little bit, well, you know, that is about what it is. So I paid, like I said, $550, and then of course we divide that by 24. Yes, so like $22.92 essentially is what I paid for each of these gifts. Some of them definitely worth less. Some of them definitely worth more, but they do say that it is a value of $1,000. So of course, if you do that math, then it looks like each of them should have a value of $41.67. So I think I misspoke and said that I paid $41.67 per gift on average. It's the other way around, right? Simple math, right? 550 times 2. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and take a look. They did include a little cheat sheet, right? So it says merci right here, and then they did list all of the items inside. There is some variation, of course. For example, just the other day we opened a leather item, and we didn't know if it was going to be from one of 2 brands. It looks like they did have a little bit more detail. It could have been that lovely coin purse that I opened up, or a pen case. And the pen case, I think, is one that we did get back in the day in the subscription box. So I was glad to not have that repeat. But let's see what we have in store for day number 10. So I did kind of like move things around. It was so full of packed items that I had to kind of do some adjusting, especially as we start to open things up. I'm not exactly sure how all of those 24 gifts fit inside. So again, we only have a couple calendars that actually had 25 days, one of which was Liberty London. So here we go. Here is day number 10. You can see they have wrapped it in their lovely, they had 2 different colors of wrapping paper. So this is one of them. Let's see if I can pull one out. So from my little sticker here that says Joyeux Noël. Of course, the other paper that they used this time around was in this lovely holly print, and they did have the green ribbon as well as the sort of dark burgundy. So let's see what we've got in day number 10. So there were only a couple of gifts last year that I thought were a little interesting, let's say, like the sort of portrait ornaments. But a lot of you, I did ask, especially over in the Nobot Nook, which is our private Facebook group, I asked, do you want to see it again? And by and large, so many people were like, yes, because I can't afford it, so I will live vicariously. And I was like, well, you know, that's not necessarily something where I want to be taking the bullet for it in terms of paying a bunch of money for a calendar that we wouldn't buy ourselves, but I do love the box. So knowing that I love the box, knowing that I generally really love all of the boutique French luxury goods that we get from my French country home, I went ahead and did it again. I'm not guaranteeing that we'll go for the trifecta and do it again next year, but you never know. So far, I feel like this year has been better. All right, so today we got, it says varied Christmas decorations, but then on this card, which is I think a little more updated than what they sent out to people who are thinking about purchasing it online, because they did say when they released it a few months in advance, they said you can reach out to us and have the list of items emailed to you. And I know a lot of you do because you didn't want too many repeats from past boxes. This one says more specifically a felt Christmas decoration. Now, I have said it, and I probably say it now in every other video, if not more often than that when it comes to having, this is from a company called, let's see, Engriessif. I do think that when you're going to have holiday decorations, especially ornaments, that you should make sure that they come early in the calendar so that you can enjoy them for as much of the season as possible. So these are some felted skates. It's really cute. They actually have some gold wire as the blade of the skate. And then you can see someone actually sewed the laces in there. So the detail on that is lovely. And of course they hang from these strings. Those are very, very cute. Do I think that this is worth $22.92? Yes, ornaments are very expensive, especially with this kind of detail. I like to keep my ornaments around the $10 range when possible, but some of my fancier glass ones have been in the $20 to $30 range. Do I think that this works with that like average value of $40? No, not necessarily, but could I see myself purchasing these for, you know, almost $23 in a French boutique somewhere? Maybe, but I'm not totally sure. I just wish it had come a little bit earlier, but day 10 is not too bad. Day 10 is not too bad. And these are nice and small and light, so they will still fit somewhere on my very, very crowded tree. So this is what we got from my French country home for day number 10. All right, moving on to our other calendars. We have day number 10 from Liberty London, which in case you haven't already been watching, make sure you can always go back and just watch the playlist, and usually on YouTube it'll show you a little red bar if you've already watched the video, if you're wondering. But you do want to kind of stay up on it because you want to know what your favorite box was at the end. But also don't forget there's going to be a quiz at the end of the series. I'll post it around the 20th, I'm thinking, and you want to enter that because the top scorers on that multiple choice quiz, I didn't make it too hard, it's multiple choice, not essay questions, don't worry you guys, then you will be entered to win a little bundle of goodies that will have some of the items from these advent calendars because I like to share with you. I appreciate you being here twice a day for a lot of you who are watching this series and my regular unboxings, and I want to share the wealth and help you have a happy new year. Ooh, this is a great company. It is Malin & Getz. I love their face oil. Do you guys remember getting their amazing face oil before Cosbox turned sketchy and became all true? So that was one of their products that I really like, but I think this is just a soap. It's just a bar soap. So this is not one of their higher value items. We have gotten some really high value items. I'm not sure if this counts as one of their 20 full size items. I'm gonna say no. It's pretty small, but a rum bar soap, it is like perfectly smooth, you guys. It just has Malin & Getz printed in it. I think you can maybe see that, but it does smell a little rummy, so kind of good for the holiday season, but very simple packaging. There, you can kind of see that in there. A nice little bar soap. Kind of looks like the kinds that you might get at a boutique hotel. If I went to a boutique hotel and they had Malin & Getz products as the toiletries, I'd be like, all right, I have made it. That's pretty good. That's a pretty nice hotel. I just had the pleasure of staying in like the luxury suite, like the nicest suite at a hotel on Catalina. And thank you so much, by the way, to the Island Company for hooking me up with that. Had nothing to do with being an influencer on YouTube. They had no idea, but I really enjoyed my time there. And it's so hard when you get treated to an upgrade like that to go back to like my budget lifestyle. All right, you guys, let's take a look at day number 10. That's one of the fun things, right, about these advent calendars with the high values. It's like you kind of get to live that luxury life, even if it's in sample sizes. This is from Papier. Here's our beautiful starry box. Let's see if I can get this open. I kind of have figured out a way to get those little tabs open, you know, by kind of using one of my letter openers to pop it open, but there have been a lot of ripped tabs before we got to day number 10. It's been a learning process. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, these are cute. So we got 2 little note cards with these beautiful borders and then a nice simple card to go with. You could definitely use these as nice gift tags. So they're just single-sided because on one side it says Papier, of course, in that beautiful color, this like burnt orange color, very fall, very nice and thick. And then of course they even have it, Papier is that embossed or engraved? It looks like it's engraved there on the envelope, but very classy to have this as your little note card, just for a little note of thanks, or as the gift card. So we got it in the navy as well as the orange. So that was a gift number 10. So we got 2 little guys for number 10. Now I will say that on their list, it said that we got 4 note cards and 4 envelopes. So that was 2 and 2. So I'm almost gonna guarantee that we're gonna have another day that's just note cards and envelopes. And I feel like that's a little bit, maybe they should have just put the 4 and the 4 in the one box, but we've already had 2 different notepads, so I guess it's okay to split it up. I'm curious to see though if it's gonna be like tomorrow we get the other 2 note cards and envelopes, or if they're gonna spread it out a little bit. All right, day number 10 from the White Company with their silver foil. We have Nourish. It is their oat, bergamot, and amber. They really like amber in a lot of their scents. It's their Nourish Cloud Cream. So this is 2.5 fluid ounces. So I would call this a travel size most likely. So you can see a clear tube. You can see some of it's started to settle down there. So it says notes of oat and barley combined with bright bergamot and lemon plus warming amber for a wonderfully restorative and peaceful scent. Our luxurious moisturizing body cream is the ideal final step in your daily pamper ritual. Formulated with hydrating cocoa and shea butters, it has a lightweight whipped texture that absorbs beautifully, leaving the skin moisturized and softly scented. Some of these are really hard to read. For some reason, I was able to make my eyes work for that one. So hooray, it was a win for today. All right, and then from Fresh, we have this lovely red box, still one of the most colorful boxes. Honestly, I think the design of all of the boxes this year was really lovely and very on brand. Like maybe the White Company might be one of the most simple ones, but again, very, very on brand. It's that one with that lovely wreath in the front. So this definitely is a sample size. We have for Fresh being, I think Fresh is the 2nd most expensive calendar that I got. I will say, I feel like we get a lot of sample sizes from them. This is the Black Tea Firming Corset Serum with honeysuckle leaf extract, firms and improves elasticity. This is 7 milliliters or 0.23 fluid ounces. So yeah, that is definitely a sample. It says directions: apply to the face and neck daily, morning and night. So it's not like you actually apply it to your waistline like a corset. I was like, but apparently it lifts and firms. So we always like that. I have a feeling this probably has a pretty high value, even for the 0.23 whatever. I have to say, I agree with Alexandria Ryan when it comes to, you know, some of these calendars I feel like are just trying to boost their overall retail value, although I don't think Fresh actually gave us an overall retail value by giving you like itty bitty samples of things that if you buy them in the full size are really crazy and expensive. We're like, I'm never going to be able to know from using this tiny amount if I want to spend that giant amount on the bigger size, right? I feel like you have to give us at least like a deluxe sample size versus like this itty bitty, because it's not going to do anything. If I use it once or twice, like I'm not going to notice the difference, because I'm going to notice the things that I get to use on a daily basis a little bit more. So I will say Fresh could give us a few more larger sizes. In my personal opinion, so far, it's not a box that I will repeat. And then finally from Lady M, we got some $1 a piece chocolate balls. I don't know, you guys. A value. This one has been rough, but we are now taste testing because I got that pesky juice cleanse out of the way. I'm not doing another one of those until the new year, but I'll probably be doing those again. But then I don't usually do taste tests on camera because I'm always afraid of the chocolate sticking in my teeth. You guys are gonna make fun of me for years. Let's see. So it looks like in our guessing game booklet, because it doesn't tell us what day it is, it looks to me like if this is what this is, I'm gonna be excited. So they kind of have like an almond shape to them, like more of an oval. So I'm guessing this is the chocolate hazelnut marshmallows. Soft marshmallows dipped in a decadent hazelnut praline milk chocolate coating. So that definitely looks more like a milk chocolate coating to me. Hazelnut is one of my favorite pairings, honestly, with chocolate. It does have a little notch, I think, where you can tear it. Yeah, it does have a little notch at the bottom. So, oh, at the top. I guess this is the top. There are those little notches, but I'm just going to cut it with my scissors because I'm only going to eat one of these because, again, each of them is worth over $1. I paid over $1 for each one of these. That's my bad. All right, let's see. Yep, that's what it is. I don't want to show you too close because I feel like that's kind of gross, but yes, chocolate hazelnut marshmallows. Let's see if I can taste the hazelnut. A little bit. I like the consistency because of the marshmallow. I like both milk and dark chocolate. I'm more of a dark chocolate fan though. Especially with marshmallow, which is really, really sweet. I'm not getting a ton of the hazelnut. There is like a nuttiness to it, but not like in that, you know, strong Nutella vibe way. I think that would be great. I will say, because we were talking about campfires and s'mores a lot the other day because of that limited edition from Fruit for Thought. I think that like one of the best ways you can upgrade your s'mores is instead of using the chocolate bars, the Hershey's chocolate bars that never actually melt, you just put a nice thick slather of Nutella onto the graham cracker and then you put your marshmallow on, and that is so good, you guys. All right, let's go over everything that we got for day number 10. Woo, day number 10. We got these cute little skates with the laces and the blades. I think my blades on this one, oh, you guys, if you didn't tell me, you were probably screaming at me that I needed to flip those blades down. There we go. We got the blades ornament. Day 10, not too late, but not as early as I might have liked. There we go. They're pretty darn cute though. Now that I have the blades turned down, I just have to kind of mess with that a little bit. They're very fragile in terms of packing those back up so they don't get bent. We got our Malin & Getz rum bar soap. Great brand. Not like the most exciting product for the day. We got these gorgeous note cards from Papier. I have been liking this calendar. Even though it's kind of simple, the value is pretty good. We have our Nourish Cloud Cream. I think this is just a body lotion, right? Not a hand lotion. Yes, body cream. Sorry, they make a distinction between body lotion and body cream. So I would think that a cream would be a little thicker, right? And then we have from Fresh our itty bitty black tea firming corset serum. I'll put that on there. I need to firm this part especially. Yes. And then finally, from Lady M, we got our milk chocolate hazelnut marshmallow. Not even bites, you guys. I don't know what, like, what's a smaller thing than a bite? What's a smaller measure than a bite? Like tastes? Nibbles? I feel like nibbles take longer than a bite. I don't know, but they are delicious. I will say that. But you let me know in the comments below what your favorite item was. Pretty well balanced day. I did like the skates. I liked those ornaments a lot better than the ornaments that we got last year from my French country home. I'm a little disappointed today by the Fresh teeny itty bitty size. So I'm gonna actually go with these because I think these are beautiful. Would I have liked to have gotten way more of them? Absolutely. But again, the price per day, I think this was not too bad. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please help me out with a thumbs up, a comment, maybe subscribe. And I will see you all very, very soon in my unboxing later today and hopefully tomorrow morning as well.